Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, students, dudettes, welcome again to the Fixasport Football Network. And for a long while, we haven't been doing our live stream, yo. But we're back at it. We're back at it, and it's Liverpool versus Benfica Lisbon, and it's the second leg of the quarterfinal, yo. Second leg of the quarterfinal. Now, bear in mind, there's no away goals rule, right? So Liverpool has 2 goals advantage because they won the first leg like 3-1, right? So in other words, Benfica just need 2 goals to scale Liverpool and get to extra time. However, it's gonna be a difficult task to do that against this Liverpool side that has played, I would say recovered. I would say recovered well against I would say recovered well against the against their fucking team and against Manchester City that they were playing with, right? So it's 4 minutes in, 4 minutes in, and it's just interesting just to see how Liverpool is going to play because it was a tough match that they played against City, especially the highline that they played. Please check out our previous episode on the podcast, where we talk in depth about like Liverpool's highline that they play. So it's quite interesting. This game that wouldn't say you know, a game that you wouldn't say. Right. Now I hope this thing is on. Goddamn. Right. But anyway, Liverpool attacking to the right. Liverpool attacking to the right and Benfica Lisbon. I mean Liverpool attacking to the left and Benfica Lisbon attacking to the right, man. Right. And so this is gonna be commentary. So Benfica playing in the white and black stripe, trying to get back some goals on the score sheet. Right. So the ball is in the air and it is gathered by the Portuguese, the team from Portugal, man. Right, spreads it out to the left, now to the center. Benfica give away possession, dispossessed Liverpool now with the ball. Ellison to kick out the ball from the back to the front and straight to a Benfica Lisbon player, a defender. And Lisbon have the ball. A man is screaming for it out here on the right. However, the guy on the ball decides not to pass him and opts for a long ball but gives away a throw in. To Liverpool, man. Right. Liverpool just really need to just ride the game out just to see it through. I don't think there's gonna be any surprise, unlike yesterday. Yesterday it wasn't a surprise that Chelsea came back. It was just I guess the shock was the Bayern match. So yeah, Liverpool remain and continue playing with the Liverpool continue playing with the back. What is it? What is it? Back three, the highline. With the highline. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Just sort this out real quick. Okay, but yeah, that is it because it is it. So anyway, that's it because like it shouldn't be dropping frames. But anyway, so yeah, 7 minutes, 58 seconds, 59, 8 minutes in, still no. Liverpool with the 2 goal advantage, but it is Lisbon with the throw in. However, they give the ball back to Liverpool, and it's quite a scrappy game. I have to say, quite a scrappy game. But the ball is back with the Liverpool keeper. Alisson throws it out to his secondary player. I don't see Virgil van Dijk playing. I think it's Kouate, number 5 for Liverpool playing. And it seems like it's a back three made up of Matip and Henderson, who passes the ball forward to Diego Jota, who's in the middle, spreads it out wide. Can the ball reach Luis Diaz in the front? And it does not. I have a Liverpool regain position, and it is James Milner who is in the squad today. Uh, Back to Liverpool's number 5, out wide, cross in, dealt with by Lisbon. Liverpool, oh, comes off a Lisbon player and a throw in is one. And number 21, Timicas. That's his name. Haven't seen him play all season, actually, to be honest. Timicas, number 21. Playing out on the wide left for Liverpool. And normally, what would happen is, oh, this is interesting because there's no Robertson, who normally plays the wing back, right? So it seems like Tsimikas is playing the wing back position, but he's not playing a defensive position. He's just playing a wing position, and this is like a really interesting formation from Mr. Jurgen Klopp. You know, it's a really interesting. Yeah, he's playing wing back. You know, because the centre back for Liverpool is covering now for his errors, right? But anyway, you have a front two of Diego Jota and so you kind of have a front two of Diego Jota and Roberto Firmino, right? And you have two wingers as Benfica ride into Liverpool's penalty area, but Alisson gobbles up the ball in his arms. As Liverpool look to attack on the right with Luis Diaz and is brought down, referee says free kick, set piece for Liverpool that they can deliver in. They look to take it quickly, but decide against that. It is 11 minutes or 2. 11 minutes or 2. 11 minutes or 2, man. Or 2 seconds. Yeah, so Benfica just had a chance there and not composure was not quite that good and kind of lost the ball to the keeper there. Yeah. But anyway, 11 minutes 31 and we have a set piece for Liverpool to be taken in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch! Right? Hits the wall. Benfica plays out from the back, look to counter attack and 4. They move it out quickly, which is a good play by Benfica, and they spread it out to the far wide. And they have an opportunity here with their number 7, who takes a shot. Oh, and it hits the ball boy like it was so close. That was a good move on the 12th minute by Benfica. Good counter-attacking move. Has Alisson in the air, man. Right? Has Liverpool's keeper in the air, scrambling. Hitting the floor. Good move by. Good counter-attacking move by the Portuguese side. Right? And it is Liverpool now. They're playing with the back two. The formation is a 2-3, 2-3, 2. Yeah, it's a 2-3. That's a confusing formation by Liverpool. I have to tell you, it is very experimental. But yeah, yeah. I wish I could explain it, but I don't. Anyways, Liverpool out wide with the ball, cross in. Diego Jota leaves his man on the floor, and they say foul, even though he hits the ball into the net. But they pull the ball back. I mean, the game back for a foul. They said he pushed down his man, man. Right? It was quite easy, simple. Right? Bum bum bum. It is Benfica Lisbon playing out from the back for some reason. Maybe it's their game. But pressure by the Liverpool player, and the keeper plays the long ball out, and it's now Jota on the counter attack. Jota back, uh, collision with the keeper. Ball goes out. The referee helps Jota up, and the referee says no foul or anything. So basically, ball comes off a Benfica player. 1-2 is played from Jota and Firmino. Jota and the keeper, Benfica's keeper, goes diving in. Right, the ball was lost even though contact was made between the keeper and Jota, but however, keeper's still down. And the referee says no foul to either side. Either side, man. Get up and keep moving on. Keep moving on. Yeah. 14 minutes, 31 seconds and counting, and Benfica Lisbon's keeper is down because of the. Oh! He took a knee to the face. Right to the face. Yeah. From Diego Jota, and that's going to irritate him the whole game. That's sad. Fucking sad, man. It's not good. Yeah, so I was just talking about Liverpool's formations, playing a weird formation because it seems like he's playing with two centre backs and then he's playing with two wingers, right? But then two wingers are supplementing like maybe not maybe but two midfielders, because you have James Milner who normally plays out on the wing. However, today he's playing out in the center, right? In the center of midfield, you know. And you have the number 21 who is playing probably like his less than fifth game of the season, or starting his less than fifth game of the season, and he's supplementing that midfield as a winger or James. So you have a five-man midfield, because who's the other three? You have the other winger, who makes three, because Trent and Trent and Robertson are not playing tonight, you know. So, and so you have the three there, and then you have Kate in the middle. Okay, so you have four. It's a 2-4, right? Uh, it's a 2-4-3. No, 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 no. It's a 2-5-3 because you have Kate and Henderson in the middle, but Henderson seems to be dropping off sometimes and playing as a defender to make a back three. Because at the moment it's a back two. It's Matip and Liverpool's number five, right? As they have possession of the ball at the moment. 16 minutes 51 seconds and counting. Liverpool versus Benfica Lisbon. Second tie of the UEFA Champions League. You know, Liverpool lead the tie 3-1 as they move into Lisbon's area. Milner with the pass. Number 21, Shimikas looking for a pass but it's deflected out. And it's James Henderson together in the middle. Pass it long to Tsimikas out on the wing. On the left, tries to beat a player, but the Benfica Lisbon defender is not having it in any way, fashion. For the number two. Number two! Right. Simic has to throw into Firmino. Tries to dribble past one, but it's brought down. Brought down, man. And wins the free kick. Wins the free kick. Yo. Uh, I would say 10 paces from the edge of the box on the left. 10 manly paces, yeah. Could be a woman too, but uh, 10 paces from the box on the left. Liverpool to take in the set piece. Simicast takes it, but Benfica easy clear. Out Henderson puts it back in. Benfica looking for the counter attack, but it's broken down by Liverpool as they pass the ball back to the keeper. Ellison looks up for a long ball out, finds it out wide to Simicast. Ellison back with the ball. Clearly, that didn't work. Right, now it's Henderson. And Simicast passes the ball back to Liverpool's number 5, who's the central defender, replacing Virgil van Dijk today. And Matip gets the ball. Pressure from the Benfica forward. Passes back to Ellison. As they pass their way out, Henderson finds a pass to Luis Diaz. And it's Luis Diaz into Liverpool's box. Keeper saves. Ball left loose. Player comes in running, but ball is eventually cleared. However, Liverpool's defense have the ball again, man. Shit. It's defense, but I'm talking Henderson. They like on the halfway line. See, like we said on the previous episode on the podcast, it wasn't a live stream, but it's a podcast. If you've been following, that'll be dope. If you've not been following, like please subscribe, like, and follow. That'll also be dope. Right? Yeah. I was saying that's how they play the high line. No matter whether they substitute the players or they play with their first pick 11, they're still playing with the high line. The question is, what team is good enough to break down that high line? And City gave them like heart palpitations in the previous fucking match. Playing such a fucking high line against Manchester City, but it's their way of playing, and credit to them. Jordan Henderson saying the team must come down. I don't know why. It's not like they've been on edge. But anyway, Simic has to take the corner. Header by the Liverpool's number 5. And it goes in. It is 4-1 Liverpool. 1-0 on the day today. 20 minutes in. Through a set piece. Corner taken by Simicast. And Konate, Liverpool's number 5, one of the central defenders, to head it in. Headed in. Brutal header, I must say. The bounces off the turf, and the bounce basically beats the keeper. Right, brilliant header, brilliant goal. Fucking brutal if you're the keeper, number 99. But anyway, it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Right, Konate with the goal. Taking it pretty well. Taking it pretty well. Oh man, this could be interesting. You know, like do they just go all out now? Or, are they conservative, man? Right? Or they wearing like their home, they're wearing their home kit color red, right? So I guess it won't be a conservative performance because like these are, you know, Benfica plays in and they just offside. Offside is given against the. That's unfair. That's so unfair. Like you see some moves and you're like, man, that deserves a goal, but damn, like they would have. That was a interception by Benfica, and quickly on the counter attack, one pass finds another pass to the forward, and it is tight. He is offside, but it's fucking tight, But because of the fair, you could let that go, and the fucking coach was still in linesman. It's like, no, man, right? Oh man, that was brutal. That was brutal. Yeah. Yeah. So it's Benfica Lisbon playing with a little vigor, or playing with some vigor, and they give away a set piece and it's taken quickly by the Liverpool player trying to catch. But Otamendi seems to have recovered, former Atletico Madrid player. Benfica looking to play it out from the back. Never mind the pressure from Liverpool, and a long ball out is played in a throw and is gathered by the whole team. By the whole team. You know, it's like, yeah, like Jurgen Klopp is like fucking brutal, man. That guy's cold, cold. You Jota's barged off the ball, and the referee is just like, nah, man, get up. Like you 3 goals. Ahead. Let's just play some football here. And Benfica looking to attack. Konate does the same barge to the Benfica player, and a throw in is given. Right. So seems like there've been no yellow cards so far. The game is still played with, you know, bit of a competitive edge, which is dope. Because you don't like to see, like, I mean, it would be like if to any team in the world being 2, 3 goals down, you know, to Liverpool would be like, you know, demoralizing. However, Benfica taking it on the chin, and the game is actually watchable. Really? Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. Uh, yeah. Henderson on the ball, the skipper today, lofts it over to the right to the winger. Luis Diaz puts a man on the floor and forces a brilliant fucking save from number 99, ben, Benfica's number one. Like, but his number is number 99. Like, it reminds me of when I was playing and like, in high school, and my jersey was number one, but I was like the striker. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. His number is number 99. I mean, that's so cool. Anyway, and he's number one. Benfica's number one. Brilliant save from him, you know, as a corner comes in from Liverpool. But it is dealt with by Benfica, and he finds the pass, man. I cannot find the pass in time. Fails to find the pass in time, and forces Milner to give a throw in, to give a foul. Though. Sorry, forces Milner to give a foul. Bam, bam, bam. Right, Benfica with the ball, and it's 26 minutes 39, 40, 43. This is possessed, and it's Liverpool attacking now. Right, Henderson taking pass back to the keeper. Not really, and it's Matip driving in. It's Matip. Yeah, it's Matip. Oh, I mean Konate. Sorry, it's Matip. And who is this? Milner. James Milner. To Jota making a run. Does he get it back? Guy doesn't matter. This possessed and Benfica can now play it out. Put on the ground. Jota has to watch it, man. The referee is hit by the ball and he has to stop the play. Has to stop the play. The guy got in the way, man. And we were like, Otamendi is like saying, we were on our way to get a goal. He was gonna say. Referee restarts the play because the ball hits him. Right? And it's Otamendi from Benfica with the ball. Long ball out from Benfica. Good football, I must say, from Benfica. And can't find like the good part, but you know, really putting up a fight. Yeah, Liverpool's person is dragged to the floor, pulled down by a young Vertonghen, man. And pulled down to the floor, and they have to give a set piece to Liverpool. The young Vertonghen with the foul on Kita, you know, couldn't allow him to like run back, so he tugged his shirt, put him to the floor. And no yellow card has been given so far. You know, it's been quite foul, eventful. You know, but no booking. You know, as I say this, Luis Diaz dribbling, Firmino on the floor, Jota, number 21, Chimikas, corner, Liverpool. Thinking that Firmino should have had a free kick on the edge of the box. Right? And look who's coming forward. It is the goal scorer Konate, Liverpool's centre back. Uh, Virgil van Dijk's understudy, and the corner comes in from Timmy Cass, hoping they could replicate, and they almost do. Firmino, you know, in front of the post, manages to. I mean, oh, that was going in. It actually hit. It was Firmino's header, and young Vertonghen. It hit young Vertonghen's back. So it was actually a good block from Jan Vertonghen. Yeah. And another corner comes in, but this time Benfica are able to clear, and Liverpool launch a ball forward. However, it is aimless and rewards. I actually credit Benfica with the throw in, which they take really quickly. Right? Give it to their goalkeeper, number 99. Lost it forward. Liverpool have it back. Liverpool are attacking Firmino, Jota, and Chimikas on the right, but Firmino gets the ball. Keeper gathers. Number 99 for Benfica gathers. And back to Benfica to play it out from the back. Playing it out from the back. Oh! Misses a slide tackle. The defender does. Spreads it out to his teammate. In second, what happened? Throw in for Benfica now. 31 minutes, 03, 1-0 Liverpool, but Benfica in possession of the ball. Playing good football, we must say. We don't know what the fuck is happening in the Manchester City, side. And guys, we apologize for not having like match picks. It's been a weird past week. A lot happens, and it is a goal for Benfica, and it is 1-1. Right on the 31st minute, 32 seconds. Fans are going crazy. It is 1-1 for Benfica, and like from their own half, a pass to the center, finds the middle field, and it is borderline, not offside, but the finish execution, the finish, the execution, the pass. Number 88. These are funny numbers, but anyway, that is 88 overall execution. I think it is G Ramos. Actually VAR is checking the goal. VAR like what the fuck? If you disallow this goal, this will be fucked up because the guy was like literally on par. You know? G Ramos was on par. This would be like 4-2. Like still checking VAR to confirm. Whether it's a goal. This is what I have a problem with. Like the referee should go there, and basically go check the screen, instead of just taking the people's word for it. Are you going? Or check over. Check is over, and the goal seems to be awarded, and it's a goal for Benfica Lisbon. they pull a goal back and it's 1-1. Right, 4-2 on aggregate, 2 goals away from what I would say would be an extraordinary result, which would be a draw. Extra time. But yeah, man, uh, Goncalo Goncalo Ramos. I know I'm butchering it because it has an asterisk on the C. It's probably Goncalo Ramos or something like that, right? But yeah, it's 1-1. Benfica Liverpool, second leg, right? Good match. Um, but this is confusing, like if you're opposition, you know. Oh, it's Liverpool. Like it's going back and forth, and for some reason, like Jurgen Klopp is livid. He's not happy. Or like you just conceded. I guess you wouldn't be. Even though you 2 goals up, man. But yeah, that is way onside. That is way onside. Doesn't even need VR to check that, but somehow they did the cheat. Right? Bam bam bam. It's Liverpool with possession, attacking to the left, and Benfica to the right. Ball is with Ellison out long. Benfica get it back. Otamendi for Benfica, skipper for tonight. Long ball, not in code, not in codes, man. With his teammate, and the ball is like uh, just strays. Ellison has to get it basically. Back with Ellison, and it's Matip. Plays a 1-2 with Konate. Konate then looks forward out wide. You know, Tsimikas. Tsimikas plays the ball back to Konate, who plays it to Matip. Matip to Konate. This would normally be happening with Virgil van Dijk and Matip, but sure, those wing backs must really work hard, because they're not really typically wing backs. I think they're sharing a job. It's like uh, it. It's interesting what Mr. Yogan is doing because he's wide. These two back players wide. They're not actually back players because they're playing from the middle, right? But then they're also defensive. But however, he doesn't expect them to attack so much. As I speak like this, I'm going to pause because Liverpool are on an attack now as Keita is in the middle of free space, takes a long shot, and that kind of frustrated some people in the team. But he apologizes, and it's worth an effort. He doesn't play that much, so whatever. Takes it, but it was like whoa, that was a home run. God. Right? Uh, Anyway, I was saying that the back wide players for Liverpool are basically sharing a job because they're not really playing as wing backs, But you see them forward because you're playing a front or a front four. No, you're basically playing a front three, right? Which is Luis Diaz, right, on the wing. Not playing a front three, you're playing a front two, but Luis Diaz is on the wing, right? And he's sharing a job with what you would say is a wing back who's playing in Trent Alexander Arnold's position. However, like if you watch the game, he's not like he spends most of the time on the halfway line, just like his opposite. As Liverpool get a free chance for Mino, and this should be a goal. And is it? Oh my word! Oh my goodness! 37th minute, 45. Firmino is disappointed on a silver platter. And Benfica's like, oh, Luis Diaz should be like spot on there. He should be like eyes open because It's a long pass. The keeper thinks about coming up, but the keeper's rushing back now. Luis Diaz is like pointing for it. He gets it on a silver platter. However, before he can like get his foot on it, just tap it in. You know, the Benfica defender just comes in and just toe pokes it away. That was awesome. Awesome anticipation by the players. It's like wonderful football, basically. Wonderful football. I, as Benfica defend this corner. Oh, played it up from the back, passing it up from the back, passing it up from the back. Ball is intercepted, but they get it back, driving forward, brought down. However, referee says you got the ball back, and it's Luis Diaz on the ball, facing up to Benfica players. Beats one through his legs. Henderson now with the ball. Benfica get the ball back, and Henderson is back on the guy. Yo, that's good work. Good work ethic from the Liverpool captain. You know, uh, coach can be proud there. You know, he loses the ball and like you don't even see him in the television screen, and he just back on the player, right? Even though it's a foul, but you know, it didn't go anywhere. So either you take the ball or the man. Right, anyway, oh, I mean that was such a defensive move that just happened when Firmino passed Luis Diaz the ball that um you should have seen Luis Diaz like if he was like a fucking toddler when the ball just passed him you know like like to use an example but that would be name dropping yeah right. Basically it would be like he has an award there and then like all of a sudden it's not there. That's what happened. You know. Like the ball is there, and the ball is there. Yeah. And it's Benfica with the ball. Uh, taking from the back to front. Intercepted. It's Liverpool playing quick 1-2 and Keita doesn't manage to get it back. Mind you, it's 1-1. Like Benfica not playing a bad match, you know, against Liverpool's 70% full strength squad. Out of like 100, I'll give it like 70% of the squad that's playing tonight. For Liverpool, right, because who do you have out? You have Konate and, you know, who's playing for Virgil van Dijk. You have Tsimikas who's on the ball at the moment.